Took a shower, did doing laundry, doing Brian's laundry. Gotta get some sleep tonight. So, anyways, I'm still waiting for Brian Buchanan to call me. Well, I hope he's not offended, but after Tuesday, I'm a little bit apprehensive about just going in there without talking to him. But someone reported to me that where he was, so it doesn't mean he's going to be there when I get there. I don't have a choice since nobody else will help me. I have to take trains all that time. I got to look up the stuff. And I have no idea if he even wants to talk to me. Right. I'm not like, I'm definitely, in a sense, all talked out, honestly, at this point. Right. Are you done? Are you done with this? Okay. Yeah, I was hoping that, and now I have to face the fact that I actually called the police, but it was like a missing persons, and they wouldn't do anything. Hopefully he'll be there tomorrow. It's just I haven't slept at all, and I hadn't done the laundry. I've been putting it off because I'm so stressed out, and it's late in the day. I'm not going out there at nighttime, and he's not even out there at nighttime. Right, so I'll be there tomorrow. I know it's going to be cold tonight. I'm assuming I'm going to have to walk to the train station because I think she has plans. That's why plans and conversations are good. So at this point, I'm actually assuming that someone stole his phone or he sold it or lost it. Jerry hasn't been out there, so he probably just doesn't have anybody to ask to call me. It seems implausible, other than some sort of weird addiction or something, because I don't know what he's been doing, that he wouldn't have called by now. Because, like I said, we were making plans to meet out there on Friday. If he knows his phone is gone, then he probably knows that's why, because I didn't hear back from him. But clearly.
Batteries.
Oh, I thought you forgot this bag.
No, that's staying here till Christmas because it's in stuff. I gotta mix it up in here.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, Christmas and Thanksgiving.
I think this is the first time I've done laundry since Brian left, so I'm a little bit emotional about it. So. Honestly, I think you should just chill out. Yeah, I think you should just chill out. Not like cold chill, just chill. Like relax and chill and all these friggin' heavy conversations and shit. It's like becoming. Yeah, Linda better not be mistaking him for someone else because I'll just be like, it's like a weird thing to be doing anyway. But I got to do it. I'm obligated to do it. I would hope to God that he wouldn't leave me just hanging around Quincy Center like that. Sure. I hope he doesn't get mad, but I mean, after, yeah, because it's like, I don't know what he's doing if he's hanging around with different people and stuff. Just sometimes drug addicts do weird stuff. Like, I just don't want to be out there with be like beaten or something. I'm really not a fan of Quincy. It appears to the right of Venus. Venus is the bright object in the sky out there, and right to the right of it is where you're going to start to see this comet. It might take you a little bit to get your eyes used to it, and it's going to be with us for a few days. But by Thursday, I still haven't even looked at that watch. I'm completely spent. Oh yeah, I thought it was old before. Just wait till tomorrow. Chilly starts, but warming up nicely in the afternoon.
And then we head to the weekend. Look at that, 70, 72 degrees. There is not much for cloud cover in this forecast. And obviously, there's not much for rain at all. A few clouds on Fridays. A storm kind of tries to push toward the Cape, but otherwise, it's lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 70s. Beautiful fall-like weather. Erica?
Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, thank you, Mike. Get ready to rock around the
I'm not going to say this to him, but just imagine the horror of something like that where your husband just is gone for an entire week.
120 businesses selling everything from art to clothing to treats and home decor. Many are local New England businesses, and the majority
It's pointless.
are owned by women or people
Just walk out there and act like a bickering wife, because that's really not going to be helpful. Just to walk out there and go, "Why haven't you called me?" That would be like the worst possible thing to do.
To December 29th. I love it. There's always a line around. Yes, there should be. It's fun. It's very European. It is. It's really good. I like it. Well, go ahead. It's never too soon to daydream about your Thanksgiving. The one staple you will have to pay more for, and some strategy to save on sides. Also, meeting the newest members of the National Zoo. The giant panda personalities are about to be on display. And new at 4:30, credit card concerns. A new study looks at how
It sucks that shit didn't come from Project Red, and me being me, I have to start getting all paranoid about it. Like, maybe that means I'm not even gonna see him tomorrow. Like, because I could have gave him to him because it's not money. But I mean, some people sell anything. I have court on Thursday, so I know it's gonna be like freezing. So of course I'll probably just be a complete jerk. I suppose I should probably bring the hotspot as long as he's like it's not mine, so he can do whatever he wants with it. It's his possession, so he had a telehealth appointment today, which I'm sure he probably missed, especially if he doesn't have his phone. So that's 3 appointments missed. I don't want to be a complete asshole because he would probably say, I'm not going to predict what he said, but probably like, you told me to leave. What are you talking about? It's your fault I missed 3 appointments. Is it really? Well, you decided to go in town on Wednesday and then never come back. Right, I don't want to get in a fight. That's why I'm doing it now. It's like clearly you were doing something based on those texts and stuff, and not you were like refusing to speak to me on the telephone. Refusing to speak to me on the telephone, and I was told you're a quote unquote mess. So I'm not going to talk to you like this there, but I really hope you're there. I really hope I don't show up there and you're just gone, because that would be fucking stupid. I only have so much time, and clearly I'm nowhere around there. It's not like it was in the summertime where I can just hang out on a bench all night long. That's why I wanted you to call me.
His grandparents lived at the National Zoo and his mom was born there. His keeper say that Jake loves people, has a huge personality. In fact,
I'm sure he can probably have that SIM card deactivated if someone stole his phone.
He was begging for treats. Now, the other one is just the opposite. She's described as an introvert and petite, sleep and do her own thing. You will be able to see them beginning in January. Opposite person. Yes, Thanksgiving is a little more than a month away. And we have an idea of what you can expect to pay for that holiday feast. There's some good news for the main course. You can expect to pay 16% less for turkeys this year compared to last. But ham will cost you more. It's up 5.2% from last year. Overall, side dishes, they are expected to cost a bit more too. Sweet potatoes cost 4% more than they did last year. Russet potatoes, they're at an all-time high with those prices up 14%. For other produce, consider buying fresh because camp prices, they're up.
It's difficult to understand people like that, but I think sometimes it's like out of sight, out of mind. Like just a complete denial of reality. I just know that the last thing Brian wanted was to end up back doing that. So I just have to hope and pray and trust God that he'll be there when I get there tomorrow.
Especially here in New England, cranberries, they're another staple. Fresh are expected to cost less than last year. And just like with the other canned items, the canned
Thursday I have court. It would be nice if you would go to court with me and support me in my court cases. That would be great.
After a mistrial last December, a jury once again will weigh new DNA evidence.
Unless he decides to like go into the hospital or something for 3 days when I get there.
And we continue to stay on top of several breaking stories, including prosecutors asking to take another look at accused killer Karen Reed's SUV.
He has to do something about getting his medication, which is going to be held by me, not other people swarming around because he's got a doctor's appointment. Okay? I would say I hit, but I have to get rid of my cases, which is Thursday. Okay? I most definitely call the police. Yep. Also, criminal stalking is a crime in Massachusetts. So is witness intimidation. I have a valid reason to be talking to Brian Buchanan. He's my fucking husband. You don't. You hit me, you're going to jail for battery. That's right. I'm the fucking wacko that calls the police on whacked out psychotic drug addicts who won't stay the fuck away from my husband when they were told 50 times to.
I'm a former police officer, and this is my bar. Joyce Craig let the homeless take over the shelter. Downtown was a total nightmare. There were needles, drugs, feces all over the place. Joyce put the needs and the cares of the homeless before us.
Oh yeah, what did I do with that? I think it just says they got the appeal. It's this humongous envelope too. I'm like, this is not the thing from Project Bread. What the fuck? I probably should have washed my hair, but whatever. I know I'm just like, it sucks when you're away for a week and then you're just going to show up looking completely haggard after your husband just called you an old CUNT. So I literally have not seen him since Tuesday night. I've had like a 30-second phone conversation, which shouldn't seem right at all. He may have a medical issue. I have no idea. Right, but you go, it's got to be something, because how come you can't even converse on a telephone? No idea if he's on something. I have no idea, but I'll find out. I'm definitely nervous about not him doing something to me, but just being wicked mean because certain people act a certain way on certain drugs. Like, you're completely altered. He may actually believe he wants nothing to do with me, and then when he wakes up from it, he's going to fall into a fucking depression. It's more troublesome because I'm not at the shelter. Exactly. And I have shit to do that's already planned as a couple, so kind of like not the mood for this shit. I think at this point, since he's been gone so long, he won't talk to me. That's why I said it's like, it's basically a non-conversation at this point, other than, are you done with this? I have to go to court tomorrow. By tomorrow will be tomorrow. Are you done with this? Because I got to go to court tomorrow. I'd really like you to be there. Because you're my fucking husband. I'm not going to talk to him like that, but you just go, after Tuesday night, ever get into it with me like that. This is not what you want for a wife, right? Ever get into it with me like that. In some degree, it was good, right? A cooling off period, but a cooling off period is not a fucking week where you don't even fucking call me.
The case went cold for decades until DNA led investigators to McClendon's family and ultimately the suspect.
I think it's more about having to go into Quincy that's annoying me, and I'm nervous about it because obviously I love this dude, and you just go, "Are you done being mean to me, Brian?" Because I just went through a week of fucking hell, so I'm really just not whatever that is. Hopefully, all you've been doing is drinking. I hope so, because some of these other drugs, I'm not as naive as you fucking think I am. Sometimes some of those drugs make people violent, mean, deranged. That meth shit's got a hallucinogen in it, so you just go, I gotta deal with this guy that's altered, and I'm not supposed to call a fucking ambulance. Okay, look, this is the deal. My husband's like in some sort of altered state, and he's like screaming at me in the street, Quincy Center, and he's looks like this. If he's all like grungy and shit, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a week. Do the math.
In the Humboldt Avenue area, witnesses of two men fighting. One stabbed the other in the back. The man who was stabbed.
Hell the fuck no. You're not going to another fucking detox.
In his condition, another man was put in handcuffs and then taken into custody at the scene.
Well, this image keeps getting more and more glorious as we look at it. A lot of folks, though, did wake up to frost on their windshield this morning.
So here's a question I have for you. Is that okay when you have a day like
I explained it. He has to be in court on the 21st. Oh, I will, believe me. And I will explain to the lawyer and ask if I can talk to the judge about what's going on. Because I already am annoyed with this fucking shit with Gavin and fucking urgent care. And what's the other one? South Shore. We have an airline booked for the fucking 22nd. You're sober. You don't do that shit anymore. I don't care what the fuck I said. We had a fight. You had to leave for the night. No fucking excuse. I just hope it's a lesson in, oh my God, what the fuck? What am I doing? Right, exactly, like waking up from a fucking nightmare after what you already went. We had like 3 weeks in a fucking detox, 2 months. Is it 2 months since the detox? Right. You just go, this is hell the fuck no. When you have that much sobriety, take a fucking walk, punch a tree. I don't even care about the angry shit, screaming in fucking phone, sending me text messages. Fucking using again? Some people would say that. I'm really not that cruel, but you just go, are you done with this? Okay, because I have court tomorrow, and you know I don't like Quincy, and you were told to go back to a different fucking train. Why am I standing in Quincy Center right now? Hey, where's your boyfriend at? Exactly what you do. I'm just telling you exactly what you do. Oh, where's your boyfriend at? I grew up in Dedham, right? Anyways, High Park's right there. I was just living in High Park. It's all black people in High Park, yeah. Hopefully it's black. When I was growing up in Dedham, there was one black chick in my high school, and she was like one of my good friends. But I can't remember her name. That's typical me, but. That would be ridiculous. You know who pulled that one with me one time? Jen. This guy in the shelter, and I was just like totally like, and she goes, why do you talk like that when he's around? What are you talking about? He's black. Why wouldn't I talk like that? And I'm not a whore, so he needs to see that in me, like, so I'm not a sexually attractive to him. What the fuck's wrong with you? do you think I'm gonna act like a feminine lady around that? He still ended up trying to like fish me for threesomes and shit. He's a friend of mine, but yeah, I mean, you meet a person and you just go, no, I don't do that. I don't think I would cut yours right off, though. No, no, maybe boil it in oil. That's reserved for Brian Buchanan. Cut it right off. Boom. Guess you're not sticking that in another person now, are you? It's called the fucking divorce before you start doing that shit. You're not dating. You're fucking married, and it's been a week. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what I did. I'm sure half of across the street. And that ain't even their apartment. Right, like, it's all O.J. Simpson at the time because obviously, and then after a week, yeah, ever, nope. I don't know what that was, but you better slow your roll right back to Brian Buchanan that sits over there. It's already that bad. You're not going to be able to come back here, but we're way past when we said we were going to leave anyway. I hope he doesn't pull some fucking bullshit about he's not going to come back with me shit. I mean, that's what I'm not in the mood for. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. You were sitting in a place and you're probably looking for Jerry, so knock it off. I need my shit. I need my stuff. And then starts land shark when the mean, he literally land sharked me when the mean shit wasn't working. I miss you. That's fucking land shark. Bet you ass you miss me. I'm sure you miss me a hell of a lot more now, but for some reason you won't fucking call me. Maybe now he understands me more, right? Because you go, why do you think I act like that? Don't say fucked up shit. Every time you do that, a door goes like this. Bloom, bloom, bloom. And eventually it goes right in your fucking face. Exactly. Ever fucking come up on me. Never in a day. Nope. Never ever have I had a boyfriend that knew. I don't even fight. Right? It's just, this is a little bit of fights. People both so fucked up and love each other so much, and it's just all fucked up in the heart. Like, I'm not gonna like you. Like, I fucking married you, but I'm still gonna act like I don't like you. Blah. I'm outside. I'm with the ring. I'm doing this. It's like that too. If I show up there and he starts that shit about I'm not, and he starts talking to me like I'm one of his fucking hoes. Okay, look, I'm not at the shelter and like you're gonna decide when you're done fucking doing this. I have court tomorrow. That's called a wifey. That's how you have to act to get one of these. Talk to me like that shit. You have to talk to them like that unless they're gonna punch you in the fucking face, and some chicks will still keep doing it. Go ahead, what are you gonna do? Fucking hit me now? Now you're gonna hit your fucking wife, but you don't need to get in a fucking ambulance or the fuck away from these assholes? What the hell are you doing? Fucking weak. Nothing since Thursday. Sitting at the fucking fountains, waiting for Mike? Fucking Christ, or worse. Why not call Heath? Why not regress into help me, help me? 703. Remember that? You don't want to go back to those fucking days, do you? Please, I love you. Talk to me. I'm definitely down, but I mean, unless he's just depressed.
The Star of David removed from the Israeli flag and replaced with a swastika. Now, all of those stickers around campus have since been removed. Right now, tensions are rising between North and South Korea.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
Blew up a road and
20
railways
minutes.
between the two countries.
I gotta try to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock, man. Oh, I gotta look up the schedules. I really don't want to buy another fucking box of $15 cigarettes. Please get me out of this fucking hell. I should have just walked to a fucking tobacco place the first day on Wednesday. I should have done it. But I'm on a thing with some dude fucking sending me all this fucked up shit and won't specify what the fuck's going on. And then I get caught up in it like I'm a psycho, and then they run around psycho, insane. Did you ever see Jen up the library? Okay. Then we've got to deal with what the fuck we're going to do, because Nick is probably only there once a month. So I've got to spend 2 or 3 days, sleeping in a fucking gutter because we don't have housing, and I got to be around here to make a fucking appointment before we leave for Florida. Fucking bullshit, man. I drank because of you. You didn't leave here with fucking beer in your hand. You see me with the fucking beer in my hand? Exactly. I think I should stop being more like that. Like, look, dude, do you see me fucking drinking a beer? You need to stop it. I can't drink in moderation either. I'm a fucking binge drinker myself, but I don't do it day after day after day. No. I don't know, unless for some chance he's just, because that's where he feels comfortable and he's actually not drinking, then why the fuck haven't you called your wife? Just like I said, you've done something, because why the fuck did you suddenly stop communication with me? Better pick up that, if you still have that phone, you better pick up that fucking phone and call me. I'll shut the live stream off, but you better fucking call me if you have that phone. Just begging and groveling since fucking Thursday night. That better not be what it is. Right? You better just be like, you're like, don't know what to do in order to talk to me then. You don't have to do any of that. I'm not asking you to fucking grovel and shit, but dear Jesus Christ, don't even raise your fucking voice with me at this point. After what I went through in 2023, it's called a fucking text message. Okay? So obviously you don't want a divorce. Thank you. Are you done with this? We haven't had a fucking conversation since those text messages. We were making plans for my sister to drive me there to meet you on Friday. Okay, so now we're Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, not together. 5 extra fucking days. Get it? Nothing has happened in 5 fucking days, Brian. This will be interesting, especially if he watches fucking live stream. You know that Ryan guy loves to read the shit on fucking Facebook. Some of it's my live stream show, yeah, that you don't want to be on. Now I lost what I was going to say. I'm writing script. Right. The ego, like, I feel belittled. I feel neutered. Are you fucking kidding me? I've been putting up with your ass for fucking a year and a half of this shit. That's your fucking ego. Not all that happens and you just still keep fucking blaming me. Where's
October 14th. Should we get it now? Great question. The CDC says ideal time is September or October. But there was a recent New York recommended that we should start giving it in October, but maybe like October, November.
My mind's doing all this fucked up shit now. Thanks, Brian Buchanan.
The immunity goes up, but then it wanes.
Yeah, magically, all of a sudden, the dude is not going to be like attracted to me after a fucking week. Don't let these people fuck with your mind like that. Like, say, say you met a dude, right? And he was like inconsistent the whole time, and he was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Bobbling several models or something. Right. Don't bother. Don't bother. Right. They've got to go to a detox. Right. If they'll do that and stop acting like a retard. You got to think about the nature of a male drug addict, especially when they live on the street. It's not belittling them. It's like their basic, regular husbands that would work a 9-to-5 job. They are not going to go out with power chicks. That's why they're in that condition. Yeah, sometimes if you're a little bit, I am kind of like Wicked. I was with him, Wicked Doe and stuff. I'm still like that. That's my natural personality, like very, very feminine and stuff. When I talk to other people, I don't talk like that, especially in certain environments, right? But you'll be mowed right over by one of these dudes. They will try to play both sides if they're even interested in you. Yeah, if you think you're going to go out with some like drug runner and he's in a fucking gang and he's introducing you to all of his fucked up friends and shit, run. You're about to be the latest fucking hoe, exactly. And you're cool and here and you flip it and the makeup and you talk to every dude, you smoke the cigarettes. That's how I met him. I was like literally screaming at his fucked up friends, which are not the same fucked up friends he has now. He probably has a whole nother group of fucked up friends he just met in a fucking week that are gonna try to talk to me the way that fucking Greg Ryan, that guy did, that just met him yesterday. My hand to God, that's how sick these people are. They need care. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was a weird summer, man. I was like literally screaming at his fucking friends. One dude came, I'm actually friends with this guy now because I didn't figure him out yet, but he brings him over. I go, I don't want to meet any more scumbags, thank you. My hand to God, that's how I was talking. He's fully taken, right? But maybe the next dude you meet, that like if you tried to go out with someone like Brian Buchanan and completely fucking smash and burn, you're like, this guy is the biggest scumbag. The first bad thing is that you're hanging out with this fucking druggy friends. That is the first wrong thing. So maybe you are a hoe or you use drugs yourself. You're not a wifey. That's the first clue. You are gonna isolate them. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't even have a fucking friend. Blah blah blah. Just telling you how it's done. They live in misery. Like, I'm not belittling them, but they live in misery. You're not hanging out with the druggy folks, no. Like, seriously, there's probably like hundreds of people that Brian knows that he would never let me the fuck around. Right, just that Mike guy's like a preppy on a bike, and he, you know, you just go, I've seen him.
And we've been talking about how we're going to warm up as we head toward the weekend. Beautiful weather coming here. Now, the Patriots are going to London to play. What kind of weather can you expect there?
Probably that's why they disappear for times at a time and then they go out there for like 2 weeks or something. Yeah, that's why. Same shit. Me, myself, I hope to God this is the only time this happens. Yeah, that's the only thing about this prevented it from happening like it usually does with Brian. But he has a lot of sobriety, so it's not the same thing as 2023. Half a day, maybe. I maybe would spend half a day with him. Right, just no. Now when we hang out, it's just. I mean, clearly we were like it. We were like bumper chairs here. Like we're. What's that show? What's that Archie Bunker, man? With the fucking remotes and we got Amazon Prime and fucking cooking foods and shit. Like old people. Oh yeah, he didn't want to leave here. That's why I know. Just are we done with this now? Yeah, that's why I'm leaving this fucking place. I did not do it on purpose. Nope. Honestly, I don't want to keep dragging this up, but honestly, if you would just fucking listen to me on Wednesday, you'd probably be sitting in that fucking chair right now. But you did not listen. You never fucking leave your woman like that. You just go bloop, I guess I'm sleeping on the ground, and then I crawl back over here. Because of what I said, you have to understand that, like, bickering or what, I don't even know what you call that. But we do that all the time, Brian. All the time we do that. Then all of a sudden you went like extra fucking mean and started screaming. Are you telling me that I can't watch wrestling? Excuse me? You are not talking to me like that. I don't know if you thought that's how you were talking, but you are not talking to me like that. Hell the fuck no, you talking to me like that. I love you to death, but you I know that you can live without talking to me like that. So you will not fucking talk to me like that. A year and a half of you never fucking spoke to me like that. So I know you can spend the rest of your life of you not fucking talking to me like that. I don't want to turn into what you're talking about. I want to turn into one of those old CUNTs that's completely closed off and hate your fucking guts because I can't stop loving you and you do nothing but be mean to me. I'm not turning into one of those. Hell, if I didn't get sober to fucking close myself off again, you can't do it. Dude, you can't do it. You can't close yourself off when you're sober because you will completely fucking lose your shit constantly. You gotta learn to concise your thoughts and your feelings and stop closing yourself off to me. That's how black people talk, yeah. Yeah, they do. I gotta go to the laundry thing. It's just about that time.